Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Now Davis. Bell is out there with Iverson. Then it's McKee. Then there's Hill. And it's Geiger in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. Williams, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Monty Williams.
Here's Iverson. Again, Iverson missing.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
Here's Del Negro. Here's Purdue. Rebounded by Bell. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
Got to find something, you're right.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Del Negro, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. McKee with it. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Bell's shot is good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Spurs leading by 23. Outside, Davis. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's San Antonio. Williams kicks to Davis. Over to the left wing. Del Negro against Iverson. Screen by Jones. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Offline with his three. Iverson kicks to McKee. Back to Iverson. A runner. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Iverson's got 18 points just in the second half.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Doubled by Iverson. Jones dishes to Williams. Del Negro against Bell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up. No good from Del Negro. And so here is Philadelphia. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Bell's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, tough play. Boy, did he have to fight to get that one to the rim. Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
The Spurs making a switch here. Robinson's checked in for Purdue. Duncan comes in for Jones. Elliott's checked in for Williams. And it's Johnson in for Davis. Iverson, no luck. Spurs leading by 21. Johnson, the pass to Duncan. Over to the left wing. Elliott. San Antonio again missing. Puts it up from 12, and McKee gets it to go.
Got himself into really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
And San Antonio has possession. Dishes to Duncan. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Duncan, as usual, hitting more than he misses. He's better than 50% from the floor in his NBA career. Iverson with the bucket. Iverson's got 30.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Del Negro against Bell. And Del Negro gets it to go.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
The drive by Iverson, and he gets it to go. Iverson's got 8 points in the quarter.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
No one near him. Elliott misses. The 76ers trail by 19. Iverson right side. San Antonio with the rebound. Duncan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Johnson kicks to Duncan. The Spurs working the ball around now. And it's Robinson with the jam.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
The drive by Iverson. Goes back up. Hill kicks to Bell for the three. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Bell's got 10 points here in the second half. Spurs leading by 18. Inside, it's stolen by McKee. And the 76ers call time here.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Got a piece of it. In transition, here come the Spurs. And he gets it to go. 11 points for Johnson.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
And that one's good, Iverson.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Johnson after the made shot from Allen Iverson. Duncan, a screen. Again, the Spurs, good for 2.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
Now here's Iverson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Some good numbers for Iverson. 34 points and 5 assists.
It's all him today. He's got more points than the rest of the team combined.
You know, it's really hard to fathom that, to wrap your head around it. I mean, what an unbelievable offensive performance. With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far. Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
A different look now for San Antonio. Will Purdue's checked in for Robinson. Williams comes in for Tim Duncan. And Person subbed in for Del Negro.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
Agreed, Steve. And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And we've come to expect nothing less from one of the league's elite players, but another tour de force for Robinson. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Now Johnson. After the missed three from Allen Iverson. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
At the line for the 76ers, Monty Williams. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. The Spurs making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And both free throws good for Williams. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Iverson with the bucket.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Outside Williams. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks,